Live, homie.
What up, homies? It's One Pinfall Podcast, man. Back for another week. I'm your faithful host, Ricky. Your other host, Sir Daniel. We got third coast host over there on the fucking compute towers, John.
Hey, yo.
What's going on? Back for another week. WWE nuttiness, fucking
Woo!
Wrestle anything mania,
Yeah, right.
Road to Royal Rumbles. We got everything. I was sick last time. My fault. You know what I mean? But so we're gonna have another kind of long show like we did the last one.
Yeah, some of it we can skim right through. It'll be a bunch of BS anyways.
A lot of filler.
Yeah.
It's a lot of filler, buddy. I tell you.
Fucking trucks tipping over, legends returning, doing nothing.
Yeah, shouts to Brian. He wanted to make sure we definitely covered the semi-flip, which we will in detail.
Yeah.
We will talk about the semi-flip. I don't know. We can just kick it right off Raw for the 15th.
Yep.
Strowman beats the fuck out of everybody after getting fired. What did you think on that?
I liked it. I wish he would have stayed in the ring for a little bit and been like, the show's not going on unless they get past me.
Braun Strowman got fired?
I will put heavy
Storyline.
quotation marks around fired. Yeah, kayfabe.
go a little
Not
fired.
to
dumpster for a
spoil
little
it,
bit.
but storyline.
Still real to me. I could agree with that. Maybe have
It was still good. What they did was still good. Him kicking, he's doing the same thing he would have done, but I just would have liked
everybody.
the first match coming out, something like whoever it is just seeing Braun getting in the ring, Braun just kicking his ass and being like,
Anybody
next.
else? Yeah, for real.
It's like, you want this show to go on, you're gonna have to get me out of here, and you're gonna need everyone.
It would have been cool.
Out the dumpster.
I just love watching him throw the security guys around.
Yeah, so easily and everything. They're just jumping for him, and he's like, yeah! It's like, oh, damn, that guy got 10 feet in the air.
But I like that he went out back and just started beating the fuck out of everybody.
Yeah, right? He's gonna leave, then it's just like, you gotta go!
Ah! And I'm also a big
Excuse me.
a big fan of the Get These Hands
Oh, yeah.
line. Oh man,
Who else wants to get
these hands? When he was in the match with Heath Slater, and he's like, you can either get on the ground and be the cheerleader, or you can get in the ring and get these hands. I was like, ah!
And it's like he gets in the ring. It's like, why would you do that? Stay out and be a cheerleader.
Fuck out of here.
I'd
Heath
be like,
Slater.
never mind.
I was actually watching a dark match, recording of a dark match, and it was him and Elias.
Oh,
and Elias is singing, and he's like, yeah, I got a better song. It's called "You Go Get These Hands," and then just took the guitar and hit him with it.
Nice. Oh, my boy.
Good old Elias, dude.
Yeah, the whole, and even, him going into the production truck and everything. I was just
He's just turning
and
everything up.
they must have told that woman to scream, or either that she didn't know what was going on. And it's just I see this guy on TV, but oh my God!
How awesome would that be if they let him just do that without telling them?
Yeah, right?
That would be fucking hilarious.
I just like to, I was he's tossing papers everywhere he goes, and it's he's destroying the truck.
He's
It's
just, knocking books
no,
over.
he isn't. Yeah, exactly. It's just uh-huh.
He's essentially a really violent cat.
Yeah, exactly. All he has to do is stretch and lay down next. And then we get to the real fun part.
By the way, Nick, good to see you in the chat.
What's good? What's good?
The truck.
The semi-flip. So Dan is a big fan of the ambulance flip. You were a big fan of that one back in the...
I thought it was hilarious.
Ambulance
Not
flip.
good, but hilarious.
Dan loved it. So there was an ambulance flip before this, and then tonight they totally crowned the ambulance experience by having Braun Strowman tip over a fucking semi-truck. Hey,
They would have him tip over a semi-truck, wouldn't they?
Hey, they had him take off the back part at least first.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was just, they didn't want to be crazy.
And you couldn't see the tow truck on the other side this time either, so that's why I was impressed.
They gotta be
They
believable.
hid the
you know?
winch. They hid it better this time.
They had to, and I was like, okay, but it's a semi-truck.
But still, when it comes to flipping fucking ambulances and semis and having sick fucking grappling hook skills,
yeah, right?
Braun
That's still
Strowman is the
impressive.
man right
That's
now.
the most
dude.
impressive thing, the grappling.
The grappling skills. That was fucking perfect.
Batman couldn't have done a better job.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Boom, and he shoots it.
Which leads me to believe that man wears a utility belt on the regular when he's not wrestling.
think so? Yeah.
You know what I mean? He just drops out the fucking grappling hook, and
Yeah.
like Braun Strowman doesn't use the stairs for fucking anything when he's at home.
8 to 8, so like 7 to midnight, he's a wrestler. Rest of the time, he's a superhero.
I don't know about superhero, just a grappling
Yeah, he doesn't
hook
even need that
enthusiast.
title.
No, he just really likes grappling hooks. You know what I mean?
Well, I can see him scaring away people with his scream in the middle of the night.
Oh,
2 a.m. It's like, give me your money, lady. And
just
it's like,
swinging it in his fucking
the
grappling
Strowman.
hook. It's the call of the Strowman.
yeah, right?
Oh my god! But I fucking love Braun Strowman right now.
I
What
do,
are the
too.
only good things
And
about
nothing
Raw?
good will happen for him at the Royal Rumble.
For the
He's
brief
not gonna
moments
win.
I've seen him, yeah, he's definitely a likable
Just a
wrestler.
fucking legend, and like
Yeah.
he loves doing what the crowd wants.
Oh,
He
yeah.
knows what the crowd wants.
Yeah, finally someone that wants to give the crowd what they want.
Right. He will running fucking power slam your mother if enough people chant for it.
Exactly. And I want him to.
And I want to fucking see it. Titus Worldwide in the bar.
I don't understand why they're giving him these wins.
Like,
What for?
maybe now that they have Dana Brooke, they're like, that's what sold Vince.
I mean, if they're trying to build a tag team, good, but don't get it, like, make them look good, not just like getting these little schoolboy pins and being like, oh my god, it's the end of the world, they
Right.
actually won. It's like, come on. Maybe, I mean, I don't think they're going to split up the bar anytime soon, but maybe they're trying to build frustration between the two.
Yeah. I can
Although, I mean, like I said, I don't
They
think
were
they're going to break up
enemies.
anywhere
see that. They were
anytime
enemies at
soon.
one point. They could be
Exactly.
so again.
I think they'll win the titles back eventually. Maybe at the Rumble, maybe not.
It's just every fucking week I gotta watch the bar and somebody boring.
Yeah, exactly.
And I've said it before and I'll say it again. It's a testament to how
And there's
bad.
not really too many people besides the Baylor Club that I'd want to see them fight.
Yeah, exactly.
Because like, I don't want to see them fight Jordan and Seth Rollins either. I love Seth Rollins, but I fucking hate that little bastard Jordan. He's a prick.
Oh man,
Great wrestler, but he's just, I mean, I know it's his character. It's
I was
the same
gonna
thing
say-
with John Cena.
I was gonna- yeah.
I hate Cena the character. The dude is amazing, but
It's designed to make you hate him.
yeah, exactly.
It's just designed to.
yeah.
Yeah, but like I said, I've never been terribly impressed by Titus.
Yeah.
And Apollo.
I like
Apollo's
Titus.
good.
I like it. I like both of them. I like Titus when he was a tag team with primetime players. I loved. I think yeah, I loved him. He's a good wrestler if they give him time. He's not like
How old?
main
is he?
event level.
Titus?
He has to be his mid 30s, maybe even upper 30s.
I thought he was like 40.
Is he that old?
I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I mean, he's been in WWE probably like. So I don't know. I mean, maybe like 2008.
Like R-Truth
Yeah.
length.
Oh, shorter than that. R-Truth has really been around since like 2002.
Really?
Because he was Ron, his real name for a while. Well, he was K-Quick with the Road Dogg actually way back in the day. He first came in as K-Quick, then he went to like TNA or another organization, then he came back as R-Truth.
My poor R-Truth.
Where's he been?
He's gonna get released.
He has to.
I mean,
But he
They're not
doesn't
doing
care
shit
either.
with
He'll just
him.
be like, what's up?
I know breaking him and Goldust up was so fucking dumb.
Right, and they never like solved their little like story at all either.
Right,
It's
right.
like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Build a story up and then see it. Fuck it.
Yeah. Filler match with Titus.
Yeah.
In the bar.
Yeah, not surprised by that. though.
Filler shit.
Raw, you know, and then you know what? I was thinking about, especially during Raw 25, is just how back in the day they would have filler, but it would still keep me intrigued. Filler back then was like the oddities and the headbangers
exactly.
and shit.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
still
yeah.
like, hey, they're gonna fight for 5 minutes, but they're gonna do some funny shit and something that'll keep me entertained at least.
That's what sucks because they have that talent. They
Yeah.
have
Oh, yeah.
that humor. They have all that shit. They're just not using it.
Yeah,
Like even
and they spend too much
SmackDown-
time in the back or
Yeah.
doing interviews and this, and it's just like, what the fuck? Get this out of here. And you know how much time you're gonna save, and get 205 out of it. You know how much time you're gonna save? A lot of time. Put more people on. It's like, why do I want Ricochet to come to WWE when I hardly can see Ty Dillinger?
Steve Ryder, what's the deal? He makes a good point that he sees the divide of the bar coming because of Sheamus's neck issues and his contract being up.
Yeah.
And, I mean, they don't want to just kind of split him unceremoniously. It would work to get a fucking storyline out
Yeah,
of it. You know what I mean?
exactly.
What did you think of Asuka and Nia? I thought this was a good match.
It was a good match. They actually gave him time. I don't like the ending.
And I liked I like the fact that they had Nia throw her around like a fucking rag doll.
Yeah.
But at the same time, let Asuka get those like slick little submission moves.
Yeah,
and, like,
exactly.
You know what I mean? The
It just-
octopus stretches and all that bullshit.
Yeah,
You know what I
exactly.
mean?
It was good. That's the match I've been waiting to see.
Yeah, right.
I want to see Asuka versus Nia, Asuka versus Charlotte if it could ever happen. Those are going to be good matches. Even Asuka versus Natalya.
And this match, some of it was pretty fucking brutal. When she kicks her on the stairs,
Yeah.
and she fell like in between the stairs.
Yeah.
When she turned and fell backwards,
That's where
her
she-
leg like got stuck in
Yeah.
the fucking stairs, dude.
Yeah, you saw it still up there. Then it's like, when she was already on the ground.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
like, no, your knee's already supposed to be down here, so you just twisted your knee basically.
But yeah,
But that's what Nia will do.
That was
That's what Nia will do.
that's what Niall did.
I wonder what how Enzo's gonna feel without Nia now. Huh?
Or vice versa. That's her little sugar
Yeah.
daddy. You know what I mean?
That was a stupid storyline.
Not no one to bring soup to.
If they didn't the mistletoe thing, that's where I was like, yep, done already. if they
This
couldn't even
sucks.
they couldn't kiss under the mistletoe, then they never will. It's okay. It's okay though.
Job
I digress.
You do digress, don't you? What's good, Brian?
Thanks for watching, everyone.
I have to mention something. You guys brought up Gold Dust. I saw something the other day. If any of you follow any sort of video games media, there's a journalist by the name of Jim Sterling who does this spoof of Gold Dust, and he does it very unapologetically, because like some like bullshit that went on with like EA and the WWE game and all this shit. So he was like, he doesn't really like accept money for his videos. He like does it through like what is it, the Patreon? So like it's sort of like a loophole for like making money doing like other people's content shit.
That's awesome.
He has this character called Stardust. I'm just gonna post a picture of it right
Stardust.
here.
Amazing.
There's a video of him like actually showing up to like an underground wrestling event. Maybe you might want to
No.
take a look into it.
Somebody
someday.
just commented, just fuck.
Just
Who is it?
fuck.
Abraham Favela.
Oh.
What's
Whoa.
good, man? Fucking
Fuck
deed.
yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Fucking right, dog.
Fucking deed.
Fucking raw.
Jesus
Fucking
Christ.
Oscar and Nia.
I was having.
And what did I say? No, it wasn't this week. It was this week that I texted the other Naba.
Oh yeah,
But I mean, she was Naba this night
yeah.
too,
She was in.
and it was just good to see her fighting without like a little bitch, basically. Like she hasn't fought like calling like Sasha and
like
them.
jobbers and
Yeah,
shit.
exactly. Where it's just like
a
okay.
little bitch. Okay.
I mean, I knew Nia was gonna lose. They're not gonna have her lose it on Raw. You said that to me that night.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right.
It's more of these matches where you know who's gonna win,
Yeah.
and we have to watch it.
Exactly.
Still, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, we can already say who's going to win the Rumble Championship match, who's going to win WrestleMania 34 main event.
Well, but it's like I said before, these belts used to change on a Monday night
Yeah.
sometimes, or on a Tuesday night.
On a Tuesday.
Oh, going up. But even if it,
That's why I mean, that for Raw 25, never mind. We'll get to it. But that's
Jesus,
basically no.
Dan.
Just talk about how a championship changes hands
Jesus,
on a
dude.
Monday. But I mean, they trying to make the IC title a huge thing. So
Brian just brought up Enzo. Do we?
he's gone.
Do we bring up Enzo now?
Goodbye,
do we hold
205.
it? Now we have to talk about it. We have to.
We have to.
Yeah, I mean Enzo's a rapist.
That's yeah. I mean, I don't want to give him
Jesus.
too much time for what he did and everything. But
Yeah.
You guys fill me in on some of the details.
So a girl on Twitter,
Phoenix, yeah, right, Arizona.
yeah, from Phoenix, yep, came out on Twitter to say that she had been raped by a WWE star. And I don't know, there was these two Twitter personalities
Yep.
that like brought her to the hotel with Enzo apparently. And then she says they got her all drugged up and raped
Knocked
her.
her out,
Yeah, and all that
kind of
horrible shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess there's holes found in her story.
Yeah, and he hid it from
other shit.
WWE. It's been happening
Is
for
it-
like what, 2 months?
is
or
it-
Yeah,
something?
2 months now, and that's what I heard. The reason why they let him go like
because
that,
he hid it.
Yeah, it's because he hid it from them.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead
Is it-
of just letting them know.
I mean,
Is it
Vince
like
Mc-
to the degree of like, sort of unrelated, but like the situation that happened with Decapitated, the band?
oh, I didn't even know what happened to them.
Similar, rape allegations on the whole band. It turns out there was holes in the lady's story and shit, and they ended up not getting charged.
Yeah, I mean, I've only I've only read some stuff on it. I don't even want to fucking.
If they get into
I don't wanna
details,
go
even
too
if they
deep
say,
into it.
yeah, exactly.
I don't fucking.
Well, anyway, back
He's
to the
gone.
wrestling.
Thank God. 205 is gone basically with it too. I mean, they have Cedric. They don't want to really do anything with 205 either, especially now with the Facebook matchup shit there. Mixed match.
Mixed match shows. Have you watched any of them?
No, I haven't.
I watched last night. I couldn't sleep, so I watched.
You can go on there and watch it anytime, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Natalia Nakamura versus Sasha and Finn.
Yeah.
Which is another fucking one of those matches. You know, fucking Sasha and Finn aren't gonna lose to fucking Natalia Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to watch it just to see Nakamura and Finn in the same ring again.
Yeah.
Or fighting each other and everything.
But it was.
I mean, I might have to wait till Elias and
You're
his
not
matchup.
gonna. You're not gonna get your nut off this one. I can tell you.
Well,
that.
it's just like the next matchup. It's Strowman Bliss versus someone else. I forget who the SmackDown one, but it's like someone. Oh, it was Zayn and I think Naomi, maybe. No, not Naomi.
Becky.
Becky. Yeah, and it's just like, no. Yeah, Zayn's gonna have a real good matchup with Braun.
Yeah, right.
It's like that's all. You know, Alexa will just do that too, just as a story, like the story for it. Be like, hey, the heck, you're in. Yep, fuck that. I don't want to fight Becky.
So did you watch the Revival match with fucking?
What, the jobbers there?
So look them up. They're extra talented.
I mean, they had dress pants, so I was like, oh, they're actual tag team.
They didn't just put him in trunks.
At first, I was just like,
Set 'em
are
up
they,
there.
are they are they trying to make fun of like Bullet Club with these two guys or something? They look like the Bullet Club, a cheap imitation of that.
Yeah, I could agree with
And I was
that.
like, maybe WWE's like, you look close, so what the fuck?
But they have a decent indie career.
A quick match.
The promo that the Revival cut, do you think that was off the...
Oh, do you think they just did it themselves?
Yeah.
Oh, some of it seemed like it, yeah.
Because
I don't care what they think back there.
Or even just like, I'm a wrestler.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
Not saying
I'm not
a
an
superstar.
entertainer. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
a sports this or
Right,
anything. I'm
right,
a
right.
wrestler.
That was
could've been.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Dude. Yeah.
I liked it, but I don't think anything's gonna come of it. I think Vince is already done with them, and he's like, screw it.
Yeah.
Just because you got injured and then you got injured. Now neither one of you meant to get injured, but I don't give a shit.
No flips, just hospital trips.
I mean, yeah, exactly. We can look at the next Raw and see what happens, and we know they're not gonna.
Brian, if Strowman could flip a whole arena, I would watch that a million times over.
Empty or full?
Empty or full, Brian? Answer.
Who wouldn't, man?
Are there concessions inside
Yeah,
or no?
exactly. Yeah, is the ring set up?
Is it a cage
Jumbotron and
match?
everything. Yeah, right. Maybe a Punjabi prison match.
Jesus Christ.
Is that like
That's
a real
not my
thing
lighter,
that
but-
I
Yes,
can watch?
a Punjabi prison match is
Oh, yeah, there's
100% a real thing.
3 or 4
I'm gonna have to come by
matches
and
of
watch
it.
that someday. That sounds
It's
like,
It's
invigorating.
terrible.
Jinder Mahal just had one with Randy Orton a few months ago. And it was pretty funny.
God. And it was the best one.
Yeah, it's a giant. The Great Khali started it, right?
Yeah, it was supposed to be Great Khali versus Undertaker, and then something happened. The first actual match was Big Show versus Undertaker in it, so...
Okay. All right. But yeah, it's,
Khali did have a match
so
in it.
instead of just a regular cage match, it's made of bamboo.
With sharp
bamboo?
razor-edged spikes.
It's just bamboo, but there's 3 of them, right? It's 3
Two. There's
two
one
cages.
around the ring, and then there's another one around like the entire mats around the ring and everything.
That's taller than the first
Yeah,
one.
it's supposed to be like 30 feet or something like
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
20
yeah.
feet high. You have to climb over both, or you can slip through a door, but the door is only open for like 30 seconds.
30 seconds. There's
And
2 doors.
Once it closes, 4 doors. There's one on each
Sucks
side.
that he's
Alright.
sitting in the front row, dude.
Alright.
I feel like I got ripped off with that.
Oh
one.
yeah, everyone you can't see
See
shit
shit.
when you're in the arena because it's like the cage in the first one is like blocking them, and then there's another cage to block them even more. So it's like I see a crack.
That's definitely a pay-per-view match for sure. You gotta get the cameras out
Right.
for that shit. Oh, the Punjabi prison matches.
Let's get back on key.
Steve says it's painted to look like wood.
Has Brian answered yet either though?
Oh, Brian says full.
Oh,
Come on, with a wench? I think he can do it.
I think it could do
I
it.
can...
Now, I mean, he might need some help from the Hall of Pain though.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Just because I'm just saying that guy bent. He pulled 2 Mack trucks or big trucks on his shoulders.
Oh, snap. So,
And
like, just walk forward with it?
that was probably a real joke. But when he did the frying pan way back in the day, it's like, holy shit, that's insane
Yeah.
to do. Even if it's just like a fake one or something, like, I mean, a real pan. It's not probably the unbendable pan or something. But just to fold that up into like a joint, it's like,
That's like sometimes I think about stuff that like I'm trained more in jiu-jitsu than the average guy, but if a guy who can roll a frying pan into like a slight tube just got you in the throat, it wouldn't fucking matter what you know.
Yeah.
He's gonna kill you. He's just gonna grab you by the neck and you're fucking dead.
Don't run into Mark Henry or Braun Strowman.
Yeah. Oh God, imagine Mark Henry just...
Oh, no.
And then he would just plant you on his dinky.
Anyone that hasn't been to a live event, too, doesn't understand, because like, you see them on TV, and it's like, oh, yeah, you get told they're big, and they look big, but then you go see them, and it's like, holy shit, they are fucking gigantic.
Seriously, dude.
It's like, not even just the Big Show, but even someone like Mark Henry. I mean, he's big like this, but he's big like it's like, holy shit. And then you, like, if you got a chance to put your hand against
Mark
him,
Henry,
even, I mean, my hand's small, but even other men, it's just like,
that guy's build is just insane.
Exactly.
Yeah, but he's not virile. He's knocking people up and they're having hands. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I wish they had him.
She was elderly, so
Yeah.
I don't know if that was the case.
I miss May so much.
Mae Young, R.I.P., dude. I was watching her, the top moments that they did with, like, Corey Graves.
Yeah, I hated that, and I hope they destroy that video.
When they put her through the table.
That was great. Just a whole countdown. I was just like, this is ridiculous. Daniel Bryan, Yes Movement is that high. Fuck you. It's like, do people not understand? Those are people that work in the arena. They're not fans.
Yeah.
They're not fans, people. But I know
people
that
didn't
WWE,
like rush the ring with their shirts.
Yeah, exactly. I know WWE. I mean, they have to have some newer shit that has to be up there for the kids. It's like, but I mean, I'm glad that. But some of the stuff, it's like, it's me, Austin. It's been me. Wasn't even on the list, and it's like, are you shitting me?
Yeah, but I feel like it really
terrible.
That's how you could tell it really was like a fan generated.
Oh, you think so? I think that was. I think anything
with CM
WWE
Punk
does
coming in it too.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that.
That promo?
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that.
No,
WWE loves that. Just not because it's CM Punk, but just because it'll get stream and attention. That's what they want. They only want attention.
They only want
any poll they do, I never trust ever anymore. I'm just like, no, wrong.
All right, what the longest tangents we've been on in a while.
Yeah, but we also
Sasha versus Sonya.
Good. Next. It wasn't that good either.
You love Raw.
It wasn't that good of a match either. I like that they're giving these finally single matches.
So much more sloppy when you put her with someone like Sonya.
Yeah, if she doesn't know the wrestler too, Sasha's terrible in the ring.
I was like, holy fuck.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like even her, like the moves that she should be doing well and no down pat. It's like nope. It's like, wow, why do you look so bad doing that?
Matt Hardy and Heath Slater. What the fuck? Poor Matt Hardy. They have a chance to do something with this character.
Yeah.
And they're just gonna like we'll talk about
they're just counting on delete. That's
abortion
all they
of
hope.
a match that they had.
Yeah. Or is Vince trying to kill the character?
Why pay in litigation
someone else doesn't
to
have
kill it though? Where's he gonna go though? He's not gonna leave WWE right now.
He could go. I mean, he's not gonna get like New Japan or anything, but he'll do what he was doing, like ROH, jump into this, to that, everywhere.
I don't think he wants to do that shit anymore.
No, I mean, who does at his age?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm much younger than him, and I wouldn't want to do that.
He's caked up enough where he could take a walk pretty soon.
Yeah, exactly. Easily. With all the merchandise profits they get too, he could walk now and be fine.
If they could,
he doesn't want to. That's the thing with wrestling that we will never understand. It's like the passion of it. It's like, man. Yeah. That's why, like, I mean, not Undertaker, but other people that are like 40s and stuff that's just like, you should give up and give young guys a chance, like Orton or Cena. And it's like, no, you don't understand. I still have the desire and passion inside me. It's like, oh, okay, I get it. I get you.
I got you.
I should stop pushing you, Big Show and Mark Henry and all these other dudes.
The Finn vs. Seth thing was fucking weird.
Yeah.
It was a decent match.
Yeah, they gave them time, a lot of time on that too, which I was happy about.
And we talked about them bringing the curb stomp back.
Yeah. I couldn't believe that. When I saw it, I was just like, what?
Whoa.
I thought that was like, I understand that move being like not allowed because it's like you could fuck that up big time. I mean,
you could actually fucking curb stomp.
WrestleMania 31, I think, or 30. 31. That Orton, the curb stomp him and Orton did, like the fake one. He like pushed him up, so he did like the RKO grab. That was one of the most amazing like things I've seen from WWE in like 15 years probably. But that move, I'm like, no, it's gonna get banned again. I have a feeling.
Okay.
I think.
And do you agree with me that they're probably just going to take that Rainmaker ripoff from him?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I heard people calling it ugly. I was like, fuck you.
The spin knee.
Yeah,
Right?
it's the Rainmaker.
I'm not
dude.
huge on it,
It's the Rainmaker.
but it's all right.
Yeah.
It's just like I want something.
It's Okada's move, and
Yeah.
Okada's a bit too
well, for
now.
Okada it works.
Yeah.
Like any Japanese guy, it would work because they got the kick in, and they got the martial arts. Seth
Strong
Rollins-
style?
Yeah, exactly. They'll get Nakamura doing that. That's fine. I wouldn't care.
Yeah, true.
But he's got the Kinshasa.
Just kneeing people knee to head.
Yeah.
Like you said. Knee to head.
Let's rumble.
We should probably not do Asian accents.
terrible.
SmackDown.
Well, I'm not Naba, so it's all right.
Yeah,
Right?
we are not Nabas.
So yeah, let's get to SmackDown.
On the 16th.
That discussion didn't happen.
Snuck it in. Hey, that's just that's just a throwback to my boy Funaki.
Yeah, okay.
SmackDown #1
right.
announcer.
So this U.S. title shit
I like this, by the way.
was a bit jumbled.
Boom.
Bit jumbled. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I did. Like all of a sudden, it's just happening tonight, and I was like, I was saying to Nick, I was just like, it's because they're trying to figure out like we're gonna have probably 2 hours set for the 2 Rumble matches plus the 2 championship matches. We're not gonna have time to crown the champion at the Rumble,
Yeah, that's
or
a
it'll
good
be
point.
like a pre-show match,
Yeah.
and we already have the pre-show match set. So it's like, all right.
So
But
we
it's
get,
just weird that they threw it together and
So
they
we-
wouldn't do it this week as a championship.
So it was 4 matches, right?
Yeah.
Or 3?
Well, they each had to wrestle 2.
Yeah.
Rude and Mahal.
Okay, yeah. So we started off with Xavier versus Jinder, which was just a lot of offense.
Yeah,
with
and we all
Jinder.
knew who was. I'm surprised who won the title.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
thought
me too,
Mahal
me
was
too.
going to win it.
Yeah. Yeah, especially, they were trying to piss people off again. just
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Xavier, yeah.
I mean, especially him being like, "I am your U.S. champion. You will respect me now."
Did you watch any of the online stuff that Xavier did for the U.S. champion?
No, I didn't.
They were like
Oh.
political ads.
Oh no, I didn't. No,
Oh,
I
go
didn't. I
look
didn't
those
see
up,
that.
dude. He did a lot of cool...
I was thinking, like, I saw the other stuff with like the mixed match stuff that they were doing with
The
like
Carmella
Carmella.
and shit.
Like they're at a restaurant, and they're like pancakes on the table. That's actually hilarious. But
Did you see the one where they walk into the showers and it's like Biggie and Kofi are just like oiling up?
oh no, I didn't see that.
They're
No
like
shit.
they're like
What,
it's
Carmella came in and was like,
No, it's just like Xavier and Carmella looking for what's the trombone's name?
Francesca.
Francesca.
Yeah, second.
Looking
Or two,
for
yeah.
Francesca in the briefcase.
Yeah.
And they go into the bathroom where the showers are, and they don't see anyone, so they walk out. But then the camera pans behind the shower curtain,
Oh,
and it's Big E and Kofi, and they're like pretty much naked, and they're like
not surprised.
all oiled up, and like he's just like Big E's just doing this into a thing of Vaseline, and then like putting it on Francesca,
Oh my
and like
god.
Kofi's doing the same thing, like rubbing down the briefcase.
Jesus.
It was fucking weird.
You think Big E and Carmella might be an item? I
Uh,
heard they broke up the other two, Big Cass and her.
Yeah, and
I
like,
mean-
if you look at their Instagrams, they're always like messaging each other, and like
Oh.
he put up a picture of her the other day, and it was like the funniest, most talented, like blah blah blah. Like, I'm glad I got a chance to work with you. Good looks, man. And all this shit, and like tagged her in it, and she was like, "Oh my god, you're so sweet."
Oh, okay, so yeah. I was gonna say they just bought a house.
Her and Cass.
Yeah.
Yeah, not anymore, I guess.
Yeah, right.
When is he
Good
coming
luck.
back?
Well, what SummerSlam he got injured, 6 to 9 months. I'd say he might be back for Mania.
Yeah,
But I mean, will they use him? Maybe they'll do something like, yeah, we'll wait till after
he's
Mania.
another
to bring him
monster.
back. Oh yeah, plus I mean Vince has high hopes for him. I mean, I don't know why.
Yeah.
But after this injury, maybe not.
What brand was he on? I can't even remember.
Raw. He was on Raw. Yeah, because remember it was him and Enzo
Okay.
before he went to 205.
It would be cool. Him and Braun could fucking duke it out.
Oh yeah, but that I mean
He could flip the ring over while Castle's inside of it.
that's the next thing to do. Flip the ring.
But anyways,
Doesn't break, he flips it. Oh,
back to
Yeah,
the
SmackDown.
US Championship.
yeah.
This was a very I'm almost surprised every week when I do my notes
Yeah.
and I look at like number of matches from Raw to SmackDown, and I'm like, it didn't seem that short. Like that
exactly.
few matches, but
Yeah.
like I said, a little too much offense on Ginger's part for me. Like I would have liked to seen Xavier get a bit over as a singles guy here.
Yeah.
But,
God, no, we can't have that.
and then like at least because like at least Mojo looked kind of good.
Yeah, he had.
when he
see,
lost.
Looks
to
like
Bobby.
he was on the Rude had to come back. He had the rebound from like the beatdown there, or not the beatdown, but the beating that Mojo was doing. But some of the stuff
The big
Mojo
bro
does, I'm
beatdown.
just like, what the fuck?
His
Like when he
entrance-
gets to his football stances
Yeah.
and stuff like that, it's like
His
you're
entrance-
wrestling now.
His entrance is so cringeworthy. It's horrible.
There's a lot of people's entrances that I have problems with because
And
I am huge on entrances. I need a good entrance.
No, I hear you.
Yeah,
I hear you.
Even fans can ruin entrances for me. Like Nakamura, like this past SmackDown, I don't remember the other one, but I hate when the crowd doesn't get into like people's entrances. Like you have to, and when he goes to that corner, no one does it with him. I'm always just like, get out. WWE should just have pay people to stand there then and do that kind of shit. It's like, what the fuck?
I should have been there.
I mean, it's for plenty of people, and then it's like, Roman Reigns comes out, and it's like, fuck off.
But yeah, I don't have high hopes for Mojo, but like I said, at least
No.
he came off looking decent out of that whole situation.
Yeah, he'll eventually get to Ty Dillinger level where you're not seen except on live events.
Poor Ty Dillinger.
I am very upset about that. I wish people could be like, can I go back to NXT then?
Yeah, like they're just paying him to sit around.
It's like you're saving money too, probably paying him for NXT contract than a WWE.
For real.
And it's like, hey, and that's where you have to take the thing. But if you're passionate about wrestling, I'd be like, for now, I'm young. Dillinger, I mean, he's what, maybe late 20s, early 30s?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, hey, I'm still young. I probably have a good 10 years left in me. It's like, why don't I now just enjoy, get more popular too if you want an NXT, more of a figure, and then I'm going to fuck you over and go to the indies so I have better shit.
It's
Instead
like
of sitting here doing nothing.
It's like Gargano. I feel like Gargano flourishes in NXT.
Yep.
Like he wouldn't.
Oh, no. I can't see anyone in NXT right now that would flourish in WWE, the upper authors of pain. He won't. I don't think people will like him a lot.
No?
And I'm sure Vince won't. He's too
little.
1, 2, 3 kid kind of body. Yeah, exactly. He wants. I mean, just look, Big Cass. He has high hopes for that just because he's a giant and he's not in good shape. I wouldn't say. I mean, he's got upper body, but then after that, it's just like normal.
Flabby, yeah.
No, I mean,
not flabby.
yeah, but exactly. I mean, even Big Show has a better body than him after when he came back recently. It's like, God damn. But that's what Vince wants.
When Goldberg is in better shape than the new guys, we're in trouble.
It's like, hey, part-time is getting paid for a reason.
Yeah, but it was like you said, it was cool to see Bobby pick up the U.S. title.
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy. I thought Mahal was going to win, but I'm happy he won.
And do you feel
I
like
still want him to be bad.
Do you feel like this is early for them to be putting a strap on him? Or?
No, I as long as it wasn't the main title.
Yeah, it's one of
Exactly. I mean, the U.S. title I don't consider big.
Yeah, I don't either.
I am the champion.
Kevin Owens, if they got Canadians getting
it's just like a European title to me.
Yeah.
And I cared about the European title more. Because that was D'Lo Brown.
Before we was fucking paralyzing people.
What did X-Pac call himself? No, that was D'Lo Brown. That's what Road Dogg, when they did the Nation of Domination cover-up. I forgot.
We are the nation.
Yeah, he was
domination.
Mizarki. But, yeah, Road Dogg was D'Lo Brown.
Yeah, I mean, and then we had like that Riot Squad beating Becky and Naomi and Charlotte, which I thought, I mean, like,
I'm getting tired of this. It's like that's why I was saying, like, on Raw, I was glad that it was
a single
Sasha versus this versus Sonya. It's like, all right. I mean, the SmackDown learned about this week. They made up for it when we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Of course.
Raw 20-5, dude.
Can I just apologize? I mean, the people that you got to see at Manhattan Center is cool. But wow, they got
ripped off.
3 hours of nothing. I thought they would have like matches going on, that we don't see.
Right.
But I guess they didn't have anything. It was just like, yep, you're watching it on there.
You could watch Raw from here.
It's like it better have been free
for
or like $5.
$800.
Exactly. No, thank you. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't want to hear from Frank the Clown or anything, but that's one of the people I heard. And I'm just like, I don't want to make this clown fucking popular. Get him out of here. He's already got a beautiful girlfriend. Go ahead.
Oh man. Stone Cold right off
I
the
knew
bat
they
comes
had
out.
to start that. I'm
Dude.
pissed though that they didn't start with Vince McMahon. I think we talked about this. He's the one that should have went. Welcome to Monday. I hate
When
Stephanie
Stephanie does
McMahon. I
it.
love Stephanie McMahon as a person, but I hate when she does that.
Yeah.
Welcome to Monday.
I was saying that to my wife. I was like, listen to Vince right now. That's what she's trying to do.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
really.
I'm so glad that he. I mean, he had to have come out. He's kind of like, I mean, as like an Undertaker. Well, he doesn't want to take credit for this kind of shit. He acts like he does, but really, he's like, no, I don't want him. He doesn't want to go out there ever.
No.
And it's just, I mean, besides back in the day when he had a story and rivalry with Austin and all the wrestlers back then. But Austin coming out, it's like, okay. I like how he just like, Shane's in good age.
Watching him vibe with Vince again
Yeah.
was like magic.
Hell yeah.
And it was
Gave
like
me goosebumps.
like when he had already stunned Shane.
Yeah.
And everybody's going, one more time, and Vince turns around. And
I don't
goes,
think he can take it.
Yeah, I don't think Shane can take another one.
That was awesome.
Oh, I was like, this is what I fucking miss.
Yeah.
This is what I miss.
It's like the only thing that was missing was the crowd popping like huge.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing I miss about
But
the
half of
Attitude
those-
Era the most.
Half of those kids weren't alive for that.
Well, that's
shit.
exactly what I said to Nick. Well, they had a pre-show thing on this Raw, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, let's see what they're doing and everything. But I was just like, half these kids don't know anything about any of these wrestlers, and they were talking about like Ultimate Warrior and this like 12-year-old boy. It's like, hello, he didn't even know who the fuck the guy was until he got the Hall of Fame and then died. So it's like, all right, don't ask these, but the pop, man, that's what I miss about back in the day. They popped for everyone.
They pop for the Miz though and shit.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
yeah. Nowadays, there's like, you know, you get the pop for them. I mean, certain places, Braun gets it huge and everything. Big cities, you'll get where it's like the opposite, where it's like the heels again, the pop. Seth Rollins, I mean, he's the biggest pop right now. I'd say average wise, like everywhere.
Yeah.
Because I mean, especially I like his song. I like how they added that "Burn It Down."
Yeah, I'm a fan.
But I mean, but anyways, let's just get back. So yeah, Austin. I mean, of course he has to stun, and he still looks good taking it. It's not as good as the first time he took it. You've seen the first stunner, right?
Yeah.
Where it basically looked like he had a seizure on the ground, and it's just like, really.
Oh,
I wish
man.
he had that old school jacket. I was saying to Andy, like with the Monday Night Raw on the back,
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
red sleeves, the black jacket, and I wish he did commentating for an hour or something,
That
or
would've
if he
been
was
cool.
with JR and King, because I didn't understand. I was like, wow. I mean,
So we'll foray into the next match because I will say about the commentary. I got something about that.
yeah.
So with Absolution versus like Absolution with Nia
And Foxy.
Alicia Fox.
Yeah.
Alicia Fox. Buble.
Thank you. But yeah, go on about the commentary.
I miss Jerry the King Lawler and all of his inappropriate fucking comments
Yep.
during.
I couldn't believe that he was doing that. Like as soon as he was like, "I can't wait to see the puppies," I was just like, I can't believe they'd actually let him do that kind of shit. And then even like the back and forth that he had with JR and everything, I'm like, wow, that's kind of. It's not like controversy, but it's just or controversial. It's like. I'm surprised they did that.
Especially with all like the Me Too shit.
Yeah,
you'd think that
exactly.
They would be a bit against that. But yeah, I totally miss Jerry the King Lawler.
Hell yeah.
Like I was like,
I bet
holy
he had
shit.
a hell of a time.
Yeah, because that guy didn't want to fucking retire.
Yeah.
That guy would have done commentary till he
And
fucking
to
fit.
go back to the beginning, really, of this, not even Austin and McMahon, but I'd be pissed too if I was at the Barclays Center and DX, Undertaker are there, not here.
Well, DX did a thing at the Manhattan, I think. After
That's what I mean, they were at the Manhattan, but they weren't at the Barclays. At all.
so if you were
I'd be
at the
pissed,
Barclays,
if I went
yeah,
to the
but
Barclays,
that's all they got though.
Oh,
that's
that-
all
yeah.
they got.
Oh,
you
yeah.
you get fucking. Well, they also
these-
got the Taker, but
that's what I mean. They had
You know what I
Taker,
mean?
they had
They got
DX,
two-
Balor Club, and the Revival, and then they had the shitty match, which we'll get to.
Yeah, we'll
and
definitely
everything.
get to.
Well, I mean, it sucks more for the people at the Manhattan, but I'd be pissed at the Barclays too, because those are the two main legends I want to see.
yeah, but I also feel like ticket price at the Barclays would have been a lot lower than.
Oh yeah, I'm sure like the cheapest one there was at least 30.
Yeah,
Manhattan
exactly.
Center, the cheapest one's probably like 125.
Yeah, exactly. No, people were paying like 200.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. The cheapest would
So
couldn't
ridiculous.
be below 100.
So ridiculous. But the only other thing I have to say about this women's match is I feel like Alicia Fox is like the whipping post of this women's
She doesn't
division.
care. She doesn't mind.
She just wants to be on TV.
Yeah, and it sucks too because I mean, when she does wrestle, she's not great. She's not anything like a revolution, but she's good. She's better than I think Sasha.
I wouldn't say
when
that.
she wrestles.
I wouldn't say that.
I remember her back in the day when she did wrestle, and like I mean the wrestling wasn't good, and she didn't have good people, but she can do some nice moves, and but
Yeah.
I don't see. There's just different levels. There's good, and then there's bad, and obviously, but
Apparently
there's not many good.
Apparently they got a cool chair at the Manhattan Center, so you don't have to
Well,
be as angry for watching a screen for the first 90
that is,
minutes of an $800 ticket.
Yeah, get 29 minutes of action, and that's about it. No, thank you. Not for
They're like, don't worry, we got you a seat. It's real cool.
Yeah, right. It's blue.
It's let's get John Cena's face
Just
all
like
fucking
this
over
fucking night.
it. Dude, The Undertaker cut a weird ass promo.
Yeah, I don't. It got weird even more when they're like talking about how it's like a chilling warning. It's like, wait, what? That's a warning?
I read that he made a mistake and had to go a bit off.
Yeah, he was surprised that he was at the Manhattan that it was the Manhattan Center.
Yeah.
Basically, he got thrown off, but still, it's just like. If you're gonna fight Cena, just do it. Just tell it now. It's like, how are you gonna build it up? But honestly, don't fight Cena right now because let him build with Elias.
I was gonna say, I think the reason it was so cryptic is that they want to delay him and Cena so that him and Elias
and they
want
to, towards WrestleMania after the Rumble.
I don't think the Taker's done right now. I think
one more.
Yeah, he's got one more in him, I think.
Because if he would have
been Hall of Fame this year,
exactly, and he's gonna be the headliner, that would trump Goldberg easily. But Goldberg's the headliner this year, so it's like, all right, next year.
Yeah,
because they're not gonna do like they did with Ric Flair, where he retired. He got into the Hall of Fame and then retired the next night at WrestleMania against Michaels.
Yeah,
and plus, I doubt Undertaker will do it, but Vince wants to give him like minutes upon minutes to talk.
Ugh.
But Undertaker's not that type of person.
Yeah,
he's like, no, I don't want to ever take the credit. I don't want to be go out of style. I don't want to be Mark Calloway. I'm the Undertaker.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Outside life, I'm Mark.
Another thing I actually liked about this was the weird Kurt Angle with Brother Love and
that was
Boogeyman and
Whippleman,
and then you had the poker game with APA.
That was the best.
And shit like that.
It just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Dude, how much of a douchebag does JBL look like, all clean cut, trying to do the APA character?
Yeah, right.
I showed my wife a picture of him back when the acolytes were
when the
big,
black mustache.
Yeah,
and
the long hair and shit. And she was like, "That's the same guy." I'm like, "That is the same fucking dude." What a glow up some hair and a fucking beard will do you.
Hell,
you know what I mean?
Right? Get a shitload of money. That's what happens to you.
Well, it's funny because people say that JBL character is just him.
Yep. Kind of like Enzo.
Yeah, he just started to become himself.
Yep.
Apparently, the chairs are selling for between $3,000 and $1,000.
300?
No, $3,000
Oh.
and $1,000, like 300 and 1,000.
Oh yeah, well it's well worth it. No thanks.
I almost bought one of those seats. It was an ECW Hardcore Heaven
That'd be
99,
cool.
I believe.
Yeah. Have blood on it.
It might be.
Maybe it's one of the. Oh, that's not when they threw all their chairs in the ring.
No.
We're gonna keep getting off topic here.
We could talk about Mizzy and Roman.
I'm glad.
Oh, I'm not fucking glad because you know what this means.
Oh yeah. Well, I think he was gonna win whether you had the title or not. Right now, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Yep. But I still don't know because Raw is has the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view afterwards, and they could set it up like whoever wins that goes and fights Brock.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I'm not too sure. Like this whole Daniel Bryan thing going on, I'm like,
do you think he'll
wow,
win the Royal
could they
Rumble,
maybe
though?
do it? I think he has the best odds to win it, and more like 80% sure he will. I still have that 20 though.
That Daniel Bryan, Tony.
Daniel Bryan, Nakamura, and Cena.
Ugh, dude, that's kind of makes me want to puke.
Like
without
I can't
Cena winning it.
because I mean Samoa Joe's out. I'm trying to think. I don't think Strowman's gonna enter it. So
I think Elias is taking the place of Joe right now.
yeah, I hope so. Well,
I think
that
that's
sucks
what they're
too because he's
gonna
gonna. I mean, he's my boy. You know that, but I mean, I think he's proven to people like he's good.
Yeah.
Even his wrestling, his mic skills, I think I like with his like to the crowds. I love it when they're all behind him and everything. Then he'll say one thing to piss them all off, and it's like, yeah. The San Antonio one was awesome when he pissed off. San Antonio was all behind him. Then he's just like, not like your goddamn Spurs, and they're just like, woo, Roman Reigns boos, and I was like, I love that.
Oh man, but I like seeing the belt back on Miz.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One of the most underrated superstars of this fucking era right now.
And people are starting to finally realize that that's why he's getting cheered and everything. I couldn't believe how far along Maurice was. I was like, didn't she just go out like a month ago?
That's what I felt like that. Well, I feel like when he was supposed to be gone for that filming, I felt like it was only like a month or two.
Yeah, not even. I think he was gone like 3 weeks or something. Just like, you're done already?
Which is good because that Mr. Raj was fucking...
Right.
Motherfuckers was floundering.
I'm really, who got the interference here? Like, how did he, like...
Was it?
Oh, it was the middle buckle, that's right. Because I'm like, how did he actually win, Miz? Because he won, like, almost clean, I forgot that he untied that buckle, the middle buckle there, and, like, nailed him and everything.
Exposed
but I was
metal.
like, holy shit.
Exposed metal.
Yeah, and I remember, I think the first skull crushing finale, Nick thought he won. And I was just... Roman Reigns always kicks out of the first finisher. It's like Vince does that to their top dog. Prick.
Titus and Apollo again.
Oh, who'd they fight this time?
Rhino and Slater.
Oh, that's right. It was one of the APA things. Like, you go to the ring and you settle it. You don't fight in the APA.
Yeah.
And you make sure you knock.
It was also, like, kind of slinged into, like, the Dudleys coming out.
Yep. Yeah. And they threw Slater in for as...
like I said, it was just a clusterfuck of them.
You knew that was what it was
going
to be, though.
Like that,
I'm surprised how little... they did though with some like the women just coming out
that
standing
pissed me
on
off.
there,
like,
and who else did they? Managers.
You could have put up like a good, nice like a 6-on-6 tag match out of all them.
Yeah, right.
Them superstars, but to just have them come out and wave. I get like the two of them are pregnant, but like still like all of them are talented wrestlers. All of them are young enough to be back in the ring. If you're gonna let the fucking Undertaker wrestle at like 57 or whatever, you can let them wrestle.
And none of them, I'm surprised, saying they want to enter the Rumble. I wonder if they're keeping it hidden or...
I think it's a secret.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not expecting many. I mean, Trish Stratus, I definitely expect to be in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah. I was saying that.
Just thinking of how many people they have right now. They only have 18, I think, girls. And it's like, okay, and like we said, there's probably 6 from NXT.
Yeah, but I feel like you're going to get some for Shimmer women's athletes, and I think you're going to get some from the Mae Young.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
I don't know.
And yet they can't let Paige just be in it and, like, knock herself over or something, or walk over the top.
Oh, speaking of the earlier Brother Love and shit.
Yeah.
The Boogeyman. I never watched him wrestle.
Yeah.
Don't. The worms and shit.
Yeah.
Like, does he really eat them? Like,
oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true shit, yeah.
Oh, that's gross.
Yeah.
That's gross.
Last night seemed like he just had, like, a fucking bag in his mouth, though, because it was like... Bleh.
Brian, I agree. Rhino does look awful. I said he's built like a 40-year-old woman.
Whenever he comes out, I'm always just like, oh, Rhino, you remind me of me. Just because you can't get your arms up high or anything, you're just like, yeah. You're just like a building.
He's almost like It's not that he's not muscular.
No, he's always been a thick
is.
guy, but not like that. Yeah. But I mean, he's got to be in his late 40s.
He's a little dumpling now.
And he's still moving around good, though. I wish they'd show that more. I want Gores every goddamn time he's out there. It doesn't mean he has to win.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Gore fucking Heath Slater by accident. There you go.
Just let him spear somebody.
I'm just one man.
Oh, man, let's keep going.
I did love for the APA, too, when Ted DiBiase walked in. Just the money drops. I was just like, I thought it was MVP. I'm like, that's MVP. And it just goes to him. I'm like, nah, everyone's got a price.
I forgot how much I missed his laugh.
Yeah. Awesome.
He's weird looking now in his older age.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, well, once he found Christ, a lot changed. Like, he looked terrible.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then he found Christ like Shawn Michaels kind of did, but even stronger because he's a preacher or something now.
Cleaning himself up. That's cool, man.
Yeah, exactly. And still not cool enough to do this shit. come back.
That Bray and Matt Hardy match, holy
Man.
shit, why?
I mean, I don't care that Hardy lost. I want that, so it's building more right. But please have a match. Please
That
have
was
a good match.
horrible match.
Yeah, exactly.
It was
And they went back to his
quick.
old entrance again because he's in the ring already, and it's just finally going, I delete you, and it's like you can basically turn it off now because he's there. I like the fucking organ and everything. That sounds, I love that, and it's just like, nope, can't hear it because he's already in the fucking ring. But yeah, that match. I mean, again. The one match they give the Manhattan Center, and it's a fucking bomb like that.
The only thing the WWE universe is on fucking notice. I seen some of these people Nazi saluting during the delete calls, dude.
Oh,
I'm like,
shit.
There's a difference between delete. It's a sideways delete. You know what I mean?
And this.
And white power saluting,
Stop.
dude.
I shouldn't
Like,
even do that.
You're on fucking TV, man.
Yeah, right?
You know
That's
what
why I
mean?
usually do a fist anyways, too. I'm like,
It's a sideways delete, man. Sideways delete. All right, but anyways.
you know what I always thought it was funny, too? Like, someone was arguing, like, oh, that's just, he got that from Tinder. Swipe left. And I'm like, no, but he's swiping right.
Yeah.
He's
it
always
was
swiping
before
right.
Tinder. No, maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't.
I don't know, yeah.
I loved Elias and Jericho. Dude, so
Again,
good.
perfect. And I love everything, the scars and all that. Well, see you wearing scars now.
Yeah.
Just like, can I play something? No.
He's like,
I got my own.
I brought my own.
And it was perfect. And then even the list, bringing the list in and everything. I'm just kidding, man. I'm not putting you on. Yes, I am! And your scarves.
I love Jericho.
Exactly. I really wish they could have a partnership with New Japan. Like what I was saying, like how they I don't know if you want to get into it since this is a Jericho thing. We can kind of bring that up. Like I've heard that that Kenny could be someone of a surprise entrant to the Rumble. That there is an agreement somehow, just because Jericho's doing a couple matches there, he's gonna something that they agree upon where it's like Kenny won't get injured. He's just gonna do this so that way we can't even risk it. Which I hope it wouldn't be like a knockover. He gets knocked out right away. But it's like.
I don't see him in it.
No, I mean that would be a huge pop, especially in Philadelphia.
True. Yeah.
Because Philly fans are hardcore fans, so they know about New Japan. Like I figure like Boston.
They know about them
City.
Winnipeg boys.
Exactly. So, but it'd be cool. But I mean, the way I know that there's probably going to be like only like 3 maybe surprise entrants of the Rumble this year. For men now, they never have like 5 or 6 anymore. Like Ricochet will probably be one.
Yeah.
More than likely.
Yeah.
And I figure there'll be an NXT person come up or something.
Who?
That's what I mean. I don't know, because maybe I love Aleister Black. That'd be sick. But, I mean, that's it. Because the only other name I would have thought of is Drew McIntyre, but he's injured.
Cien?
Nah,
Cien nada más?
Maybe. Although, I don't know. I don't think so.
I love that guy.
You think he's going to beat Gargano?
I do.
Yeah, I don't think Gargano's championship material. I like him a lot, but...
They're going to bring his wife into the fold.
Yep. Yeah.
Was it Candice LeRae?
Yeah, that's it, yep.
Yeah. I didn't watch the Revival versus...
Oh, you mean the
Gallows and
ending?
Anderson.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Exactly. I didn't watch the end of this show.
Oh, yeah. Okay. They didn't even fight. It was just, it was the Too Sweet Baylor Club coming out with DX at the end. And they were like all too sweet and all that kind of shit. And the Revival came out to bitch at them, basically.
Okay.
And I mean, you could call it a fight, but it wasn't a fight. They all just kicked the shit out of the Revival. That's it.
Right.
And it was just like, oh, okay.
Kicked the shit
Of course, Triple H has to end it, of course, with a pedigree.
I'd even watch
Just to get his balls
the
back.
face-off between Kane and Lesnar and Braun.
Oh, that one was all right. I mean, Braun
I just
slammed. It was actually good.
Put him through a table, right?
Yeah, but
I've seen
just to
that.
start off with, like, him... first off, it's like, why are all the wrestlers out there if they got out of the ring as soon as all 3 were there?
Right, exactly.
It's just like, what the fuck? They all got out, and it was just like...
You guys are the worst lumberjacks ever.
Yeah, right. They're not even lumberjacks. They're supposed to protect each other from not fighting with each other, and it's just like... They all got out as soon as Lesnar came on the ramp. But I liked how he nailed Strowman. So Strowman, it's like, hey, he's not a machine.
Invincible,
You see that? He's not a machine. He's not. He's bleeding.
Sick grappling skills are not.
But then, Strowman, of course, comes back and he bullies him around. And I was like, fuck yeah. But I know it's all for naught. Lesnar's going to fucking win. Get the fuck out of WWE, please, Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, leave.
Or stay and be not champion.
Yeah, I can deal with that.
Don't be champion. I want a champion every week, and it sucks that I have to even get Roman Reigns to do that. I wish he would lose it the
they got
next
us
night.
turned into Roman Reigns.
I wish he'd lose it that next night. Seth Rollins turns on him again and bam, steals it somehow. I don't know.
SmackDown the 23rd was pretty good.
Yeah.
The back-to-back match with AJ and Owens and AJ and Zayn.
That was a cool little
yeah,
twist.
I
I mean,
feel like
you
they
knew
didn't
one of the
give-
matches was going to be a quick
Sure,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, and it had to be Owens, though. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but I feel like they're giving Sammy a little room to show his skills.
You think they're going to do it?
What?
They're going to give them the co-championship?
No,
okay.
that's a silly concept. How do you
That's
even do that?
silly.
How do
Yeah.
you do that? They're gonna keep.
I don't know. They did it with the women's title way back in the day.
Yeah, but
With,
you're gonna make it so that title is consistently a
You know,
handicap match.
What are you going to call it? The Cammy rule? Kind of like the Freebird rule, how it's like, oh, you can put the championship between the three of you. This one, it's like, oh, you can defend it one night or you can defend it one night.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. But Sammy looked good.
Yeah, and they gave him time.
Sammy looked good.
Yeah.
Sammy looked good. But I like I said, it was weird. I kind of wanted to see Owens do better, but like you said, one of them had to be short if it's
Yeah,
going to be
exactly.
back to back.
It's like, yeah, you're having two matches in the span of 30 minutes too,
Yeah.
with commercial time. Well, not that they're stopping. It's not like SmackDown back in the day when it's like, yeah, I know you ain't wrestling.
Again, like I said before, I feel like some of these superstars, they put them out there strictly because they just want them on camera for a few minutes.
So what do you think? The Nakamura you talking
Yeah, Nakamura
Yeah.
and Corbin with famous Randy Orton getting jammed into stupid random storylines that don't mean nothing
Yeah.
for the millionth time. Like I said, that's what Randy Orton's role is. It's like, we don't know what to do with them. We're not going to give him a good storyline, but we're going to roll him out here. We're going to call him out in front of the people. every
Conspiracy.
week. Conspiracy for what?
Vince McMahon conspiracy here.
Okay.
He saw that SmackDown was getting better.
Blame it
Told
on Vince.
them
Blame it
to
on Vince.
slow their roll.
Turn it down a few
Raw
notches.
is the best show, and you guys are trying to make it better. Or make it the worst one of the three. Because NXT's really the best show, in my opinion.
True.
And then SmackDown. But
The RKO out of nowhere. I didn't see that coming, though. I will say that. It was
I see
out of
it
nowhere.
coming every time.
It was out of nowhere, dude. You didn't see that.
No, it's just the way the crowd reacts. It's like, yeah, I mean, if I have you focus over here, you're not going to know what I'm doing over here.
So Nick says that
Nothing.
Razor Ramon and Heartbreak and Shawn Michaels were Intercontinental Champion at the same time.
Really?
There was two different belts. And one of them was a fake. And he just called himself the Intercontinental Champion.
Nick, dude.
No, I know exactly what he's talking about, because
call that.
WrestleMania 10, they had them both on the tire. Oh, it was the first ladder match or whatever.
They were on a rope.
And yeah, and
Titles on a
Razor
rope.
won. But one of them was a fake champion, but still called himself champion kind of thing.
Okay. All right.
Just to give you a
Calm
heads
down.
up, we got roughly 20 minutes of, I guess, space left
Sure.
before I have to
yeah,
take
we're-
down both tracks on the SoundCloud.
Oh yeah, this is the last SmackDown. I mean, other than that, we might just talk a little Rumby.
Sounds good.
Gable and Jey Uso, dude. I love Chad Gable as a wrestler, man. What the
I
fuck?
do too. I just don't want them to be champions.
Okay.
That was a good match too. That was a good match.
Oh,
and
you don't want Gable and Benjamin?
No, not at all. But I think they will win it because of the recent DWI for the other Uso there or whatever.
I wouldn't mind. I really wouldn't mind.
I don't. Because then Gable has the belt. Jordan has. When they tied that in, I was just like, oh, fuck off.
Yeah.
Like,
I didn't
get away
guess
from
I
that
didn't
shit.
Look at it like
I'd rather
that,
him
but-
have the belt than Jordan, but like, I don't want like this other tag teams like Benjamin and Gable. They don't do anything for me. They're
Yeah.
a good team. They're a good team. They're good. They're both good wrestlers. They work good together. But it's like I'd rather it be on the Usos or the New Day or get the Bludgeon Brothers away from some weird fucking wrestling and get them matches instead. I don't mind them. They're like they're better than any tag team on Raw besides Gallows and Anderson. They haven't been on for a while.
No, a few weeks.
Yeah.
I
Same with
didn't
Fashion
watch.
Files.
I didn't watch the women's match of SmackDown this week. I don't know if you.
Who was that? Oh, it was Naomi versus Liv Morgan.
Okay, all right.
Not anything you missed.
What
Like, Liv Morgan isn't a good wrestler to me. But
no,
no,
definitely not.
no.
The New Day with Bobby Roode versus Rusev, Aiden English, and Jinder Mahal.
No, that was good.
This was a good fucking match,
Hell
dude.
yeah.
And
I love the outside banter with Aiden English in the crowd and Rusev in the crowd.
I loved the New Day singing the entrance, Bobby's entrance.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, Zayn is like, glorious. That shit was awesome.
That was a good match. I love that kind of shit.
Because at first I was like, all right, dude, what the fuck? This is such a clusterfuck of like,
Yeah, just here we
filler
go.
material.
Name.
Exactly.
It's like, let's get Rusev Day chance going. Let's get this.
Well, especially because I didn't think Jinder was gonna match like the.
Did you think too that did you see them when they first entered New Day? You know how they always do the pancake thing? It looked like the guy like threw it at Big E. And I was like, is that a spot or is that an actual fan?
No, I think it was an actual fit because it looked like
He was trying to get it in his mouth.
no, it looked like he bit it and then went to go feed it to Big E, and Big E was like, no, and he just threw it into his
I know,
face.
but I was like, I'm surprised security wouldn't be like, come on,
Get
you
the
gotta.
fuck out of here.
Yeah, just like you threw something at him because I was like, that'd be cool. Because I bet
Say you
because it
threw
looked like he had a
pancake at
little
Big E.
communication with him too, and I bet he was just like, these are fucking disgusting or something like that, and he's just like big. But you saw exactly like you said. He was just like.
I want to be the PA whose job it is to cook all the pancakes.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
It's probably just those microwavable ones. He's just sitting there like 3 minutes. Beep, beep. 3 minutes. Beep, beep.
You get a stab.
And then
No,
just
'cause
like,
they're
hey,
different-
we want a big one this week. It's like, are you shitting me? Come on.
They're different sizes. They're
Exactly.
different
Like the
sizes.
week they had like the giant ass one, and just like, oh my god, I'd be pissed if that was my job.
The only other thing I really want to talk about is, did you go on? You see the Twitter announcement that the XFL is coming back
What's the XFL? Yeah, I did. Yes.
in 2020.
What?
The fuck?
It's gonna succeed, and it's gonna succeed in Vince's mind this time because now I watch plenty of sports shows where they talk about this and they argue, and like a lot of them are saying it's like if he's trying to compete with the NFL, he's gonna fail, but he's putting time into it this time. If he's just expecting to succeed enough where it's a profit, he could do what he wants. He's like, nothing's going to come of this. It's going to, like, the NFL ratings are going down, so he thinks he can come up with that.
capitalize
But last time, if I remember, he didn't do it on the off season of the NFL. This time he's going to.
Okay.
So it's like February to like July or something like that.
Right,
Instead of being like, I think he did not with the NFL schedule, but close to it, like where it's like mid-season, he started, and it's like, well, no one's gonna watch this shit over the real
over the
fucking
NFL.
shit.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
there's gonna be something for this. Some of the stuff, it's weird. One of the guys was talking about how it's like in the contracts it will be kneeling, that kind of stuff, where it's like, you have to stand.
Dude,
and he's
this
like,
is
the guy
gonna be Trump's new
Oh yeah,
favorite.
but see, Trump's not involved at all, which I'm surprised about so far.
No, but I'm saying, I bet you he
But
shouts it out. And
but
he's like, they
the
kneel.
guy was
and-
saying, he's like, I understand he has the right to do that, and if it's in the contract or whatever, if the person agrees, he's like, but he's talking about other stuff too. That I'm like, well, he was trying to make a point that he could succeed if he looks at it certain ways. But I think Vince will be like, I want to compete with the NFL, and it'll be complete failure. But at least this time he's putting time into it. I hope it's good for Vince.
I mean, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I don't watch football.
Exactly.
So I give a fuck less.
I just hope he's smart, and it's not like he's not making it like it was gimmicky and all this shit.
Yeah.
Wrestling has nothing to do with it. There's no announcers that are going to be like doing
not
that.
Stephanie doing
no,
announcing.
exactly. It's going to be people that want to. He's told people it's like, hey, Colin Kaepernick, you want to come play? Come play. All these, but that's just to get attention. I know, but
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't mind. Whatever. I love football. I love most sports, and as long as he does it smart. Good for him. I mean, if he loses this money again too, I mean that's $100 million he's throwing in of his own, and it's like if he does it, I mean, it made me think too: is he selling to Fox more than just Raw?
Right.
Because people were backstage, I heard during the Raw 25, and wrestlers have been saying like it's more serious than we've thought it ever could be, if it's not a rumor already. Because they're like, we've heard this plenty of times that Vince is selling to here,
Right.
Vince is selling to IMG or this and that, and it's like. And it never happens. And I don't think Vince will ever sell it out of his family, to be honest with you. I can't see that. I don't. Unless, like, Triple H, Stephanie, and, like, Shane were all like, we don't want to
Yeah.
do what you do.
Right.
It's like, if you don't mind us hiring people more, so it's like a board is actually a board of the table and not just, like, family.
you. Yeah.
Exactly. Not just you and then another square table of me, Shane, and Triple H.
The little kids table.
Yeah,
At
exactly.
Thanksgiving.
It's like, you don't even come in my office.
But I don't know. Royal Rumble. I really hope Roman doesn't win this fucking thing.
He's going to. He's got the best chance.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I said, 80%. But I'd like to see Nakamura. We know the main event of WrestleMania.
You think we're gonna see Daniel Bryan?
I don't think so. I'd love to, because it's just the fact that it's in Philly again, just like the last time when they expected him to be in it and he wasn't. Sorry, Rey Mysterio, for getting your ass booed out of the building as bad as Roman Reigns because you were number 30. I felt so bad for Rey Mysterio. Everyone's like, Danny Bryan, yes, booyaka, booyaka, boo! It was just like, oh my God, this guy's a fan favorite too, and he's getting his ass booed like Roman Reigns did later in the night.
Oh, man.
So I could see them, like WWE, trying to take advantage of that kind of stuff, and even set it up that if Daniel Bryan's in it, he's winning it.
Yeah.
He's winning it. It's a set, and but that's the other thing that we talked about before. You said especially that they're trying to make him a heel.
A heel, yeah.
And it's like, what?
I feel like this week's SmackDown.
Because then it would be
even
him versus
cements
AJ, which would be a
more.
great match too.
Yeah.
I'd be like, wow. And that's someone I'd rather see him fight than fucking Shane McMahon.
Right,
if he's going to have another match in WWE.
But yeah, so this has been the last 2 weeks, man. The last 2 weeks. So we'll be back next week with our coverage of Raw,
and the Rumble,
coverage of SmackDown, a coverage of the Royals Rumbles.
Yep.
Of all the men in the ring.
You know we'll be bitching.
Throwing each other out. You know what I mean? Yeah. We'll have a lot of stuff to complain about by then. So we will see everyone next week.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting.
One Pinfall Podcast.
Keeps us busy.
Peace.